The Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Came against me to eat my flesh. My enemies and foes, they stumbled and fell. Though an army encamp against me, my heart will not fear. Though war rise against me, in this I am confident. Shall I dread? The King of the heavens has lifted my head. I decree a shifting of the atmosphere right now. Every chain of the enemy is breaking. Every wall of sickness is falling. Receive your miracle. Cry out for the breakthrough. Yahweh is in this place. One thing I have asked, and that will I seek, to dwell in his house, to bow at his feet, to gaze on his beauty, in his temple to pray. He hides me in safety through the darkest of days. The Lord is my light, the strength of my life. In the midst of the warfare, his glory will rise. Whom shall I fear? Hey! Whom shall I dread? Here, oh Lord, when I cry with my voice, do not hide your face from me. You have been my help. Do not leave me, oh God, of my salvation. Teach me your way, O Lord. Lead me on a level path. Because of my enemies, do not deliver me to the will of my adversaries. Oh, False witnesses rise, breathing out violence, but I will stand firm, breaking the silence. An army of shadows, surrounded by night, but the presence of Yahweh is breaking the night. Hey! One thing I see, one thing I desire, to dwell in His presence, surrounded by fire. He sets me on high, on a rock I will stand. No weapon shall prosper against His command. Prophesy to the dry bones. The wind of God is blowing. Victory is here. I command every spirit of fear to leave this stadium. Rise up, warriors. Your breakthrough has come. Now my head is lifted high above my foes around. I will offer sacrifices with a shouting sound. I will sing praises, yes, praises to the King. Listen to the war cry that His warriors bring. One thing I see, one thing I desire, to dwell in His presence, surrounded by fire. He sets me on high, on a rock I will stand. No weapon shall prosper against His command. I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Be strong. Let your heart take courage. Hide not your face from me. Turn not your servant away in anger. You who have been my help, cast me not off. Forsake me not, O God of my salvation. Though my father and my mother should forsake my soul, the Lord will receive me and make me whole. Teach me your way, Lord, plain and clear. In the face of the enemy, you conquer my fear. Wait on the Lord, be strong in His might. He strengthens your heart in the midst of the fight. Wait on the Lord, let courage arise. See the hand of deliverance right before your eyes. I see the heavens opening. The glory of God is falling upon you. Strength is entering your body. Courage is filling your soul. Wait on Him, for He is doing a miracle right now. Here in the The Lord is my light. Therefore I put on the whole armor of God, that I may be able to stand against the wiles of the enemy. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. An army of darkness is drawing its sword, but my shield is the truth and the word of the Lord. Though the arrows may fly in the heat of the night, my heart is secure in the armor of light. The Lord is my stronghold, I will not be moved. The power of darkness has just been rebuked. Whom shall I fear when the Almighty reigns? He's breaking the curses, He's breaking the chains. I decree the shield of faith is rising over your destiny right now. Every fiery dart of the wicked one is quenched. Put on the garment of praise. Stand your ground, for the victory is already yours. One thing I desire, to stand in the place where the glory of Yahweh illuminates space. The helmet of rescue, the sword in my hand, on the rock of His promise, forever I'll stand. The Lord is my stronghold, I will not be moved. The power of darkness has just been rebuked. Whom shall I fear when the Almighty reigns? He's breaking the curses, He's breaking the chains. Hey! Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. Watch therefore and wait on the Lord. Amen. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. In the day of trouble, He will hide me in His pavilion. Though 1,000 may fall right here at my side, and 10,000 are fading where shadows abide, His faithfulness stands as my buckler and shield. To the roar of the enemy, I never will yield. He hides me in safety, high on the rock. The gates of destruction are completely locked. I look at the danger, but I will not fear. The deliverer is shouting, the kingdom is here. unlocked. I look at the danger, but I will not fear. The deliverer is shouting, the kingdom is here. Hey! Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will answer him and show him my salvation. And my deliverer, in him I will trust. Tried to pull me away. The snares of death met me dark in the day.